is up, and when he's aggressive, he's a good player. And second thing is, I said to somebody, he started to shoot the ball. I mean, this is a guy who for 3 of the first 4 years I was here shot over 40% from three. And then through about 30 games this year, maybe even more than 30 games, he was shooting below 30% from three. And that takes a lot away from his game. I mean, when he's not shooting the ball well. He had trouble with his legs and conditioning and stuff early on, and he wasn't shooting the ball well. Now, he's in better shape, he's more aggressive, he's making shots, and he's a hard guy to guard when he's doing that.
You held them to 70 points. They were without 2 starters, obviously, but did you see any improvement?
Well, yeah, I mean, look, I thought there were some good defensive possessions in there. I was actually pretty happy with our defense, but you do have to weigh it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they're without both their first 2 point guards were out, okay, and obviously Brook Lopez, so that makes a huge difference for them. And they're asking guys who are very good players, I think, very good scorers, Marshawn Brooks, Gerald Green, Anthony Morrow. Humphreys had just come off a 31-point game a couple games ago. But they're getting those things because, in part at least, because the attention's elsewhere, and now they've got to carry the load. That's a very difficult thing to do, and they're in a tough situation right now with all those guys out. But I was happy. I thought we did, a good job on their starters. Their bench guys, Gerald Green got going, but I was fairly happy with our defense. The only thing I was unhappy with, honestly, was the 20 turnovers, and again, just mindless. We don't value the ball very much. We just throw it around and don't really think it matters, and that's going to be a huge problem. And you're not going to win playoff series like that. You're just not.
Stan, you normally don't get caught up in this kind of stuff, but because you sensed that there was a different vibe in the building tonight, obviously, with all the Dwight stuff and all kind of. For now,
It didn't seem any different to me, but then again, I'm not really paying attention to that. So, you guys would notice that stuff a lot more than I would. I pretty much noticed the 10 guys on the court.
Other than the 3 turnovers and I guess the behind the back pass, were you pretty added what plans?
Yeah, Glenn played pretty well, the behind the back pass, and he had the one he tried to force into Dwight. I mean, but he wasn't the only one. Look, I mean, it was like we were committed to turning the ball over tonight. I mean, made sure we saw the defense coming and threw it right to them. I mean, it was, we're trying to throw highlight plays and lobs, and, I'm not sure we get it as far as taking care of the ball. So hopefully we'll improve in that area.
It seems like more of your points are about in a playoff series. About have you started ramping up and talking to them about getting ready for that?
Not specifically, but just, I'll say things like, if we want to contend, these are the things you have to do. And 20 turnovers for 22 points ain't one of them.
When you show film to these guys and you show them these plays, these type of home run plays,
Well, here's the problem, and maybe I'm doing it wrong. We probably haven't shown them enough film of ourselves. In the compressed schedule, we've done more of showing them film of upcoming teams. Now, like tomorrow, we'll see film of our last Miami game. We couldn't possibly show them all the turnovers from that game because we're not coming in till noon and our flight's at 4, so we couldn't get to all the turnovers. But we'll try to show them a good cross section anyway before we go on the court. And look, when you play really good defensive teams like Miami, you're going to turn the ball over some. They're going to force some turnovers with their quickness and pressure. The ones that we've got to get rid of is we'll just at times we'll throw the ball 60 feet on a fast break and hope it gets through. And if it doesn't, no big deal. We just don't value the ball, and that's to me our biggest problem at the offensive end. I did think we tried a little harder defensively tonight. I did. We just got to take care of the ball better.
Anything else?